It was now been confirmed that Wednesday will be coming back for another season on Netflix, putting to rest the rumors that the series will be moving over to Prime after Amazon acquired the rights. In 2021, Amazon made a major acquisition when it announced that it was purchasing Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, one of the oldest and most respected studios in Hollywood. The deal, worth a reported $8.45 billion, was seen as a major move for Amazon as it looks to expand its presence in the entertainment industry. MGM has a long and storied history in Hollywood, with a library of over 4,000 films and 17,000 hours of television programming. Some of the studio's most iconic movies include The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Addams Family, and Rocky. In addition to its film library, MGM also owns the premium cable network Epix and a number of popular television shows, including Stargate and Fargo. The acquisition of MGM is a strategic move for Amazon, as it gives the company access to a vast library of content that it can use to further its streaming ambitions. Amazon already has a successful streaming service, Amazon Prime Video, which is home to a number of popular original shows, such as The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and The Boys. With the acquisition of MGM, Amazon can now add a wealth of classic films and television shows to its offerings, helping it to compete with other streaming giants like Netflix and Hulu. In addition to its streaming ambitions, Amazon also has plans to use MGM's content for other ventures. The company has stated that it plans to develop new films and television shows based on MGM's properties, as well as create spin-off content and merchandise. Amazon has also expressed interest in using MGM's content to fuel its gaming and virtual reality divisions. Overall, the acquisition of MGM is a major milestone for Amazon as it looks to further establish itself as a major player in the entertainment industry. With a vast library of iconic films and television shows at its disposal, Amazon is well positioned to continue expanding its reach and building on its success in the streaming world. With that, when rumors started to make the rounds that Wednesday might be moving, Netflix was quick to announce the second season, and it is understandable why they would want to do that considering how popular the show has become. The Addams Family spin-off show Wednesday, starring Jenna Ortega, has been a major success since its debut on Netflix in 2021. The show, which follows the adventures of Wednesday Addams as she navigates life at a prep school, has been praised for its unique blend of comedy, drama, and horror, as well as Ortega's captivating performance as the titular character. Wednesday has been a hit with both critics and audiences, with many praising its fresh take on the classic Addams Family franchise. The show's writing is clever and sharp, with plenty of nods to the original films and TV show and the cast. In addition to its strong writing and performances, Wednesday has also been praised for its stunning production design and cinematography. The show's costume and set design perfectly capture the gothic, macabre aesthetic of the Addams Family, and the cinematography is top-notch, creating a visually stunning and immersive world for the story to unfold in. Overall, Wednesday has proven to be a major success for Netflix. It has garnered a devoted fan base and has been renewed for a second season, which is set to premiere in 2022. With Netflix now announcing that there will in fact be a second season of the show, we can now confirm that the series will not, in fact, be moving over. It is clear based on all of the developments that Netflix has a deal in place with MGM long before the sale happened, and due to this they will be allowed to continue hosting the series. However, there are a few things that are clear as well. First of all, the Wednesday series will definitely be moving over to Amazon Prime when the licensing deal expires. It is unclear how long they have the rights, but once it expires, Amazon will most definitely move the show over. What will most likely happen here is that Netflix will be allowed to finish the series, and once it is done, Amazon will take it over. They won't release any new episodes, but they will take the existing episodes and put them on their platform. Another thing that you can bank on is the fact that Amazon will take advantage of this newfound success for the IP and create other spin-offs for even rebooting the movies by releasing their own versions of the movies or even creating an Addams Family series. Whatever plans there were for more spin-offs on Netflix likely won't happen now. They will be allowed to ride out their contract and finish what they started, and once the contract has expired, they will lose the rights. All old episodes of Wednesday will move over to Amazon, and new versions of the story will in the future be released there. Right now, with all of the streaming platforms popping up everywhere, competition amongst these companies has been heating up, so it is only natural that everyone would want to protect their IPs. The rise of streaming platforms has given viewers more choice and control over their content. As a result, traditional cable and satellite companies have lost market share to streaming services. To stay competitive, streaming platforms have had to invest heavily in original content production. Netflix, for example, has produced critically acclaimed shows such as Stranger Things and The Crown, while Amazon Prime has released popular series like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and Jack Ryan. The streaming wars have also led to an increase in the cost of licensing content. As platforms bid against each other for the rights to popular shows and movies, the price of licensing has increased. This has put pressure on streaming companies to find other sources of revenue, such as through merchandise and product placements. In addition to original content production and licensing costs, the streaming wars have also led to an increase in marketing expenses. Companies are spending more on advertising to promote their platforms and attract new subscribers. Despite the intense competition, the streaming wars have ultimately benefited consumers by providing them with more content options and increasing the overall quality of streaming offerings. However, the landscape of the industry is constantly changing, and it remains to be seen which platforms will come out on top in the long run. Netflix themselves have not been so great over the last couple of years. It is important to note that Netflix has not experienced a decline in the traditional sense, as the company has continued to grow and expand in recent years. In fact, Netflix has consistently ranked as one of the most popular streaming platforms and has garnered numerous awards for its original content. However, it is true that the streaming industry has become increasingly competitive in recent years, with the emergence of new platforms and the expansion of existing ones. As a result, some analysts have questioned whether Netflix will be able to maintain its dominant position in the industry. One of the main challenges for Netflix has been the significant increase in content production and licensing costs. In order to produce and license the high-quality content that has helped establish its brand, the company has had to invest heavily. This has put pressure on Netflix to find other sources of revenue and has led to the implementation of price increases for subscribers. In addition to increased competition and rising costs, Netflix has also faced challenges related to shifting consumer preferences and the COVID-19 pandemic. The rise of new streaming options and the impact of the pandemic on production schedules have led to a decline in new releases and a decline in subscriber growth. Despite these challenges, Netflix remains a strong player in the streaming industry and has continued to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. The company has a large and loyal subscriber base, and it has demonstrated a track record of success in producing and licensing popular content. It remains to be seen how the streaming landscape will evolve in the coming years, but for now, Netflix remains a major player in the industry.